Alright guys, it's Frank, and here's game number one of the MSRM and MC Showmatch. Here's MC, our Celestial player, there's MSRM. I am not going to keep introducing them game after game, because we all know what the Showmatch is. We all know who's playing in the Showmatch, and you can clearly see on the minimap where they are positioned. Um, so yeah, I know maybe it's just standard practice for a lot of people to do that match after match, but I don't know. I assume you, the viewer, can see MC is red, and right there's the chicken next to the cabbage. Hexen's gonna go up into the main and see probably nothing much. This map is so big. Yeah, we've probably don't have a whole lot going on. Hexen's probably gonna teleport back home. Start harassing the Prism. So I've also heard a couple of people say that a Hexen harassing a Prism telegraphs that that the Infernal player wants to go maybe more of an eco route, playing a little bit greedier, just because if the Hexen's not teleporting home to help do some creeping, then that means that it's probably, yeah, that we're probably going to see an expansion. So yeah, and like I said, there's the shrine going down closer to the Luminite rock than to the Ethereum, which is which is a choice that some players have to make. Like you don't necessarily you do lose a lot of efficiency by building diagonally to the Luminite rock just so you can plant your expansion down closer to the Ethereum. And yeah, we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that works out for him. But we already see the first Argent out. Another all right, we've got another fast creation chamber coming down. I'm surprised it wasn't built further forward, and then just primed up, because once you prime a structure, honestly, I'm surprised we don't see that more often. Period, from Infernal players. Oh, but I say that, and here come a whole bunch of fiends surrounding one Argent. The Sovereign's Watch goes down, and half those fiends just vanish. Do we see... Alright, so we do see the radioactive blood from the Hexen, meaning something has been captured here. Okay, yeah, it was the health camp on the side of MSRM. Or on the side of MC, but MSRM got it. And yeah, it looks like he's just going to run away from these Argents. The Argents are notoriously slow. Let's have a look here. Move speed 4.5, and the Hexen speed is just 4. Okay, so they're going to catch up to him and maybe get a couple shots off. But, okay. Good use of that light forestation to kind of break the line of sight here. Oh, and he proxies the, not proxies, but he baits out the attacks from the slimes. And now we've got a bunch of fiends and a couple of gaunts coming forward to, oh, and a second Hexen. Oh, Venom Trap memes, my favorite, but he's gonna live. No, the Hexen, no way that Hexen lives, right? What? With literally 1 HP and no white health, the Hexen manages to get away. Meanwhile, we see the other Hexen throwing down a Venom Trap over here, just to dissuade any attacks that come by. I don't know that MC knows that it's a Venom Trap build or not yet, though. I don't think he does. Um, yeah, and the infestation potential is huge. I think that means that I wonder if MSRM accounts for the fact that he doesn't need as much infestation anymore. I mean, he already has the ritual chamber, so he could get it if he wanted to, but that's resources spent on it's resources spent getting something that he can already kind of do with the venom traps. Like that's his new source of infestation. That's a source of fiend flood. I think this means you can save those resources, but it also means you have to be like pretty judicious in how vulnerable you let your hexens become. These gaunts, yeah, they'll take this out pretty easy peasy. And actually, I really like taking this down earlier than later, just because the sooner you let it regenerate, the sooner you can come back and get the get more Therium rewards. Speaking of, the natural isn't mining any Therium, which is interesting, and it looks like we're still going pure Argent Ball. But do we have any upgrades? Guardian Nexus is out. Did they already get the Fancy Science Words upgrade? They did. And a Legion Hall coming out. Okay. Do we see an Ascension Matrix, though? I don't think we do. Nope. I don't see one. And it looks like our Infernal player, MSRM, did get this Vision Camp, isn't going for the double Therium just yet. But I think the every second that goes by that that MSRM isn't upgrading their eco. Oh, that would have been a perfect opportunity to get more Venom Traps down. Yeah. Oh, he scans the Venom Trap and has to take it anyway. Nice. Using the Venom Trap to get some kill assurance on that Bruiser, and so the camp isn't going to go to MSRM. MC is going to take it, but I think MSRM is also setting up the bait here to be like, yep, come on and chase. What's the worst that could happen? Venom Traps. That's what happens. Venom Traps. Would you like another helping of? No, no more. Alright, a single Argent coming over here to challenge the Vision Camp, but it's just going to get turned into the white gooey corpse that all Celestials drop, as it is known. Alright, moving down over here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the Venom Traps do provide vision, which is pretty nice. You know what? It's almost like, it reminds me of the wards in League of Legends, but it costs mana, and it gives infestation, and it's... So really, it's nothing like the wards in League of Legends. It's more like a much better Widowmine. Alright, that's the second resource camp that MSRM has, which is nice, because it's kind of offsetting the, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Sorry, this is not a Mambo number 5 meme getting started. But we do see an Arc Fortress up and running. Okay, there's the Ascension Matrix. We don't see anything built out of it yet, but there is an Animancer on the field. Whoa. We almost never see Animancers being built against Infernal players, just because of the fact that Weavers usually pull them into the middle of the Infernal Ball, and then that creates a dead Animancer almost instantly. But MSRM is now down to 77 supply to MC's 110. He's not completely out of the game, but he's certainly going to have quite the uphill climb here. So we also saw some Purifies being used there. I think if we see a little bit more infestation go down, that a lot of these Argents are going to be turned into Fiends, and that'll create a bit of a snowballing problem for MC. But did the Spriggans see the Arc Fortress? I don't think they did. Because if they did, they could hang out here on top of the X marks the spot and harass the Arc Fortress without without much consequence from the units that are on the low ground. But we don't see that pursuit happening just yet. We do see more Gaunts coming out. And I'm guessing they're fully upgraded. They should be. Yep, fully upgraded Gaunts. A lot of Spriggans. See, like right now, the Spriggans could be doing all kinds of damage to that Arc Fortress, but I think they just don't see it. It's just out of vision range for them. Alright, so the Infernals are starting to... Or, excuse me, Celestials are starting to rally up just inside the... Oh, and another beautiful black hole spell there. I'm forgetting what it's called. Black hole spell is what I'm going to call it now. Okay. Interesting that we're seeing 4. Alright, we're up to 4 Animancers now. But there's really not... Yeah, I think Weavers really are the move here. We've got no anti-light units here, and almost everything is like very vulnerable to being lashed. We do see a scanner on the map, actually. That's interesting. Dark Prophecy, that's what it's called. All right, now we see the yeah, like the big Argent Ball with a couple of Sabers and Animancer support diving onto this diving onto the natural here, and this is really, I mean, we see the third coming up a little bit over to the east here, but there's no imps on it. Are we gonna see an imp evacuation? We should get those imps out of there. They're still valuable. Oh, and a Dark Prophecy on top of all the imps. Send them over to the third, please. That was a cute little pathetic imp death noise, but yeah, MC's got quite a lot of Celestial here. And here comes the dragon. So now we're going to be seeing all sorts of fiends come out. Maybe if the Dark Prophecies will stop landing. But see a couple of Purifies going down, and I wonder if that means that he's going to be running out of charges now. Oh, another Dark Prophecy goes down, and the imps are caught in it. What are these imps doing? Send them back over to a different anything. Okay, mining off the double Therium is really nice. I don't know how much, oh, it's the supply block. Getting terribly supply blocked. That's rough. Throwing down another meat farm right in the face of all these Argents is, it is a one choice, I guess. And it's a kill, not a cancel, so the imp is lost. And now this dragon gets caught on top of, I should say, all those Argents, getting great DPS density, but yeah, the Putrid Breath is nice when you're actually killing the Argents, but there's just so many that you're not going to be able to DPS a lot of those down. Now throwing down another Putrid Breath, there you go, just to get the dot on top of all those Argents is nice, but it looks like the Celestial player, MC, is going to be coming back over here, maybe to get the production structures? Maybe? Okay, Inhale Poison for the dragon's going to be super nice, actually. And I mean, hats off to MSRM for not GGing out just yet, being down. Or maybe that was the GG and I missed it. But yeah, it looks like everything stopped. That's it for game one. And MC is going to go up 1-0 in this show match. On to game two. Alright guys, here we are, game two in the show match between MSRM and MC. MSRM tickles the prism a little bit, as Infernals are known to do. And brings his Hexen back with its little green water balloons, throws down a Clown Cave, but not before throwing down a Shrine first, which I do like. Oh, putting a meat farm next to the oozes. That's a cool move. I don't think I've seen that before. And yeah, just using the Fell Hogs as a bit of a meat shield, as well as they're actually doing quite a bit of damage to that ooze. Get him. Sick him. Avenge your brother. Throws down a permanent effigy there. Oh, I love this. Alright, yeah, that Hexen is tanking a little bit too much damage, but does manage to get another skull out on the ooze there. And these I am thoroughly impressed by how much damage the Fell Hogs did. And that one lives. You should get a veterancy rank. Okay, so that's 2 fiends that pop out for MSRM. Let's see here. We see a Morph Core going for the... Yeah, this is on the... Oh no, this isn't the Island High Ground. Interesting. Why not? I wish I could ask MC. I wish MC was on the stream right now. So there's that one, and here's the other Island High Ground. It seems like it's very hard to harass this as an Infernal player, just because you don't have the same tools as as a Vanguard would with the Puppy Dog Howl. So yeah, we're already up to 4, 5. Is this the 5th array that's already up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, the 5th one just finishes. Okay, and we see a couple of skulls out next to the Vision Camp here, which would be nice. You don't want those to run out, though. Alright, Hexen gets the cabbage. Well done. And 1 skull of cheddar for each of the Shadow Demons goes down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, Arcship's going to keep doing his little... Oh, that's interesting that the... this gem in the middle... Maybe it just looked off-center for a second there, but, like, if I'm facing the arc ship head-on, it looks like this top gem is off-center. Like it's going back and forth or something. Anyway, a couple of creation chambers getting slow warped in, which is fine because there's so much luminite coming in for MC that really making more production to make sure that you can build enough to match your economy is nice, but not before the no, the fiends don't quite get a surround, but now they're so close to the production structures that it's kind of scary if a Sovereign's Watch drops. Oh no, yeah, just like that. Therian Purifier under attack from the little bitey boys. Oh no. Actually, yeah, I think this is the more that those Argents shoot at the fiends, the better of a fight it is for msrm later on, just because it's all charged shots that his brutes won't have to suffer through later on. This is going to be, I think, a little bit too much. It's going to be maybe a little bit too much for this army. At least, like, is the brute going to go down? No, the brute doesn't go down. Actually, this is fantastic creep micro here, making sure that he's cycling out the low health units. And he does finish off the bruiser, but not before he's not going to be able to keep that camp. But he does leave, still gets the bounty. And again, it's Argent Ball in hot pursuit here. You know what I would really like to see is maybe maybe some Hellborn and eventually Molten Touch Hellborn if the composition is Argent Ball again. Are we going to see photo whatever it's called? Yep, photo capacitors are out, so that's plus 20 max energy and plus 20 starting energy for the Argents there, so they have a little bit more fuel in their tanks, so they're not shooting water balloons the entire time. But yeah, I think MSRM sees this now. He's definitely gotten the alert that, you know, your control point is getting captured, and now that vision camp belongs to MC. So that begs the next question: how do you want to attack this natural? Oh, is he going to reveal? Yep. Let's it known that Spriggans are out on the map, and Spriggans are a fantastic choice against Argents like this. There we go. One Spriggan does go down, so he's down to 4. But between the binding saliva and doing bonus to heavy, it's really is a fantastic choice. The purification goes down, but MC decides not to fight inside of it, decides to keep running instead, which I'm not sure about. We do see Plague Axes are out, but these Gaunts are fighting off of Shroud, so they're not going to be spawning any more, they're not going to be spawning any Fiends out for these Argents, which is fine though. Speaking of the Fiend Argent matchup, these the Argents in the back used up a lot of energy firing on these, firing on the Fiends. Spriggan's not letting them get away though, and we do see the first Saber out, saying, "Hey, you're getting a little too close to my natural. Kindly shove off." What do we see here? Oh, we do see another scanner that's attached to a tree. I love that. Alright, so we see an Animancer out as well. But did it walk past... Okay, it didn't... I guess it doesn't have to walk past a power bank, but it does help if you walk past a power bank to make sure that your Animancer is fully charged up. Interesting. Okay, so we do see a third and a fourth coming down here on the double enriched. Oh no, we're gonna see the array getting attacked by so many Spriggans here with the Binding Saliva. Yeah, the Binding Saliva does not affect Sovereign's Watch, but it is, it does help with the move speed. Okay, now the Spriggans were trying to focus down that Animancer, but there might be just a... You know what? I think they could have stuck around. Yeah, the Argent Ball is kind of annoying to deal with, but it's not like there's so many that it's unusable. Oh no, Dark Prophecy goes down. Does get a single Spriggan. Was it worth the cast? Yeah, I don't think so. You got to conserve that energy, especially when there's no power banks nearby. Now, what I appreciate is when a Celestial player puts like random power banks, like maybe right here, and it's like, okay, your army can come back and like recharge for a couple seconds. Everything gets there. Oh, is the Animancer caught out by itself? Yep, it sure is, and nothing around here shoots up except for that. Ooh, Dark Prophecy does kind of work. Not focusing the power bank that has. Oh man, a Dark Prophecy on itself. Not focusing the power bank that had Sovereign's Watch on it was interesting. That was a lot of damage to take. And now it's that array in the back that's going to start getting focused down. While the Argent Ball... Oh, and there's the WW out of MC. MSRM ties it up at 1 apiece. GG's, guys. On to game number 3. Alright, guys. Here we are. Game number 3. And it's a Hexen and 3 Imps going on an adventure here through the center of Secluded Grove. What are they up to? What are these silly goobers doing? What are they doing goofing around with trees and imps and doing just infernal things, I guess. Walking past this magnificent reindeer. I forgot for a moment that reindeer and elk are 2 separate creatures. But I should know better. Oh, are they coming to gank the health camp? How cheeky. How cheeky. That is one use for... Oh, and the build. The Iron Vault, throwing down the Iron Vault right in the face of the health camp. I love it. What is this? What a cool opener. I wonder if this is very, like, map size dependent. Like, you can't do this on larger maps just because it takes so much longer for the imps to move across the map. So we see 2 Iron Vaults in the Conclave going down at the health camp. This is just turbo aggression. But not like the Ling Flood aggression. This is like This is sinister. This is nefarious. Man, what a cool idea is to start building your production like, yeah, this is like the Uno reverse card of like, oh, you're gonna build your production structures near me? No. I'm gonna build my Iron Vaults and Conclave right next to you. So there. Couple of Fiends gonna attack that array until it forces out a Sovereign's Watch. First Sovereign's Watch gets forced out over here. Man, the range on that is insane. Oh, and it starts attacking the effigy. That's annoying. Did we also see the... No, Sovereign's Watch doesn't get popped down here. And the array's down to half health. Vision Camp going down handily. Gonna be another Fiend. Oh no, one Fiend does get taken out. Oh well, potato, tomato, chicken Alfredo, as my mom used to say. Things will all come out in the end. And you see more Fiends coming over to cause issues. There's the Sovereign's Watch gets baited out. We're still on green power though, and MC has enough power to put out his last Sovereign's Watch if he really wants to. Alright, losing that power bank puts him down to the yellow power. It's still not as bad as going all the way down to the red. That would really hurt. Oh! Now you gotta focus this one. Get this one. Get that one. There we go. Another Fiend out on the map. Yeah, now these Argents are in trouble. They are very much outnumbered. I like the habit of keeping Gaunts on Shroud. It doesn't do anything because there's... I mean, it gives him a little bit of white health regen, but it doesn't do much in terms of, like, Fiend generation, because Plague Axes isn't researched yet, but... Man, MSRM getting right into the... Right all up in MC's chili. If you've ever wanted to see what it looks like when one person gets in another person's chili, just dives in toes first. This is what it looks like. Alright, so we do see... How's this looking? 14 out of 12. It's a little bit oversaturated, I would think. I think that last worker is supposed to be over here on the Therium. Man, I love this, though. Alright, so these Argents, though, are going to be firing charged shots and getting healed by the Arc Ship until the end of time. Maybe a little bit of a misrally there on the Gaunts. The Effigies... Effigy is going to live just because everything needs to fight these, the Brute and the Gaunts. Oh man, losing a Morph Core to Gaunts is pretty painful. Just because there's so much potential. It's like a celestial egg, you know, so full of potential and has such a bright future ahead of it. It could turn into anything, but instead it turns into a bunch of broken metal squares into death animation. But okay, I think we're getting to the point now where the Argents are getting like a little bit too numerous, maybe. They are certainly able to burst down that Brute. And yeah, once this power bank is back up, all those Argents are going to be able to fire a lot more charged shots. Yeah, I think msrm just has to abandon this position. What a cool way to contain Celestials for a little bit, though. Definitely kept them busy. Took out a lot of Morph Cores. Was it worth it in the end? I don't. It's hard to say, just because you know all this production is going to get lost. But it was cool. Whether or not it was worth, I think it would have been. It might have been like more valuable, I think, if he bought enough time for himself to get an expansion, because now he's going to be fighting against. He's going to be fighting a 3-array Celestial with just one base and almost no production. Alright, yeah, Plague X is just start up. Is it going to be enough? It might be. Do these get... I don't see an oh, no, because Plague X is just started up. Wake up, Frank. It will be interesting. I guess, yeah, if anything suffers from the Infested debuff, mechanical or not, like, it doesn't need the biological tag to turn into a Fiend. Which is kind of interesting. Okay, now we see Infestation getting dropped down on stuff. And actually, I think msrm might have a little bit more of a fighting chance here, because he's fighting away from the Arc Ship, which heals stuff, and fighting away from the power banks means that the Argents are going to be firing water balloons more than they would if they were just on top of the power banks. But yeah, there's just way too much DPS here coming out of the Argents, and yeah, the Infest is nice, but there's just not enough damage coming out of well, I say that, hold up. A lot of the weaker Argents are getting picked off here and getting turned into Fiends. The Fiend generation now is kind of swinging the tide of battle here. Yeah, every Argent that falls is just turning into another Fiend that's basically there to act as cannon fodder for these Argents to waste their energy on. Morph Core is doing their absolute best to Super Soaker down the Gaunts. And they do finally get rid of all of them. Okay, now the Slimes are entering the fight. There's the GG from msrm. Yeah, no expansion, and once the army got cleaned up and too many of the production structures got cleaned up, that was kind of it. Still very cool to see, though. MC's going to go up 2-1. Alright, guys, here we are. Game 4 on Ruination. There's the Hexen with his glowy green staff. Just kind of moving along here. It's always kind of been weird to me that how big the forearm of the Hexen is. Like, imagine your forearm being larger than your thigh. Like, look down at your leg right now. Imagine that your forearm is larger than, like, in circumference than your leg. What's this Popeye anatomy? I like it. It adds to the creepiness factor, but it's also very, like, man. Well, I guess the Hexen does kind of propel himself on 2 legs and the arm at the same time, so makes sense that he's that ripped. But we should probably talk about Stormgate. So we do see, oh, another fast ritual chamber. I think this means more Venom Trap memes. Thank you, Grimmy. His arm is so big so he can grab your MMR. I love it. think it's so he can twist. If you ask parting, being able to twist your opponent is very important in RTS games. Just ask the big boy himself. Yeah, there's the fast Venom Trap. What is this? Why? Why is your arc ship like sprinting across the map here? I don't think that the Hexen scouted it. Maybe they were just closer on the map than they actually got seen with one another. I don't know. First soft watch goes down. Ooh, Hexen taking 3 shots would be spicy. There you go. That's enough. That's enough. Go, run away. Run away! Oh, putting down a Venom Trap. Is he hoping to, I think he's hoping to bait out... No. They won't come by. Nabs the cabbage. Throws down another Venom Trap. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so we see the first Argent coming out. Is he going to prime this structure? Not yet, I guess. Where's the... Oh, this one's primed. Why would you not prime your most forward creation chamber? Sets a rally point on this one, but I think the prime still has higher priority than... Still has a higher priority than a rally point. Another creation chamber on the high ground here for MSRM is pretty spicy. And we see, yeah, there's no charges left inside of that conclave. Another power bank going down too. All right, so I guess the number's gonna be 5, 6 Argents, 7 Argents, We really need like some kind of a count vampire. But yeah, this many Argents, the Argent hose has been opened wide. And what with MSRM being supply blocked as well, this is a pretty rough spot to be in. The arc ship does finally run out of energy, so it's not going to be able to heal any of these units. We do see a permanent effigy come down. Oh, fantastic connections on those Venom Traps. And it does buy MSRM some precious seconds to get unsupply blocked and get some more charges up for more gaunts. And I do like the Venom Traps here, but yeah, having to like doing damage to these power banks is going to be absolutely critical. Throwing down another. Okay, he does see or had vision of the Venom Traps anyway, but man, that's a lot of Argents. They're gonna come on forward. Oh, and they still had vision of the Venom Traps. That's weird. I thought once the scan went away that they wouldn't have it anymore, but goes to show you. Alright, so this is 4 Gaunts and 2 Hexen, and not the Fell Hogs. Going up against, honestly, too many Argents. It kind of feels like the sharks are starting to circle the whale here. Or that's not an expression, but I'm grasping at straws. Yeah, this is a lot of Gaunts. Do they have? Okay, they do all have Plague Axes, but yeah, the arc here is just way too big for MC. Like he's just got a fantastic concave. Yeah, baits out the Venom Trap, kills it, and there goes any more Gaunt production. Pulling the boys, though. Boys are going to come out and say, hi. We can't explode on your dudes, but MC knows. MC knows. And there's the GG from MSRM. MC goes up 3-1. Alright, guys, here we are on map number... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Map number 6. And, if I do my math right, according to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like MC should be up by 1 map at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Check the Liquipedia real quick. I do apologize. So we do see a Conclave first. Hexen comes forward. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing really terribly earth-shattering or mind-blowing here. And I've been trying, kind of like in my own mind, trying to figure out when the Therium got stripes on it. The Therium never used to have stripes, but it was some visual patch, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. When you box select, sometimes the vertical bars on the box on either side of the box disappear, or they'll reappear. Interesting. Anyway, Hexen keeps on throwing his stinky green water balloons at that prism. The prism says, "Leave me alone, you weird, large forearmed, no eyeballs Hexen." I still think, yeah, we can't see the portrait in the Observer UI. I still think it'd be kind of a funny skin to see the Hexen get like those googly eyes that you can just stick onto things, because he doesn't have any eyes. So like if someone pranked a Hexen by putting googly eyes on him, would be kind of funny. All right, natural goes down, and is this going to be more Venom Trap memes? It is, but Venom Trap is not going to finish for a while, so that Hexen's just going to have to hang out next to the sleeping dogs. And yeah, we're just waiting for buildings and upgrades to finish here. Nice little Fell Hog farm. Yeah, my god. Riveting. Riveting. Absolute cinema. Alright, what's over here? Oh no, the Argent catches the Hexen trying to be cheeky with some things. Trying to get a little fresh. Alright, Hexen does grab the health cabbage. Throws down another, there we go. That's 4, not 5. I guess it must not have gotten all of them. Hexen still has a little bit extra energy, though. Perma effigy goes down. These fiends are going to be able to be quite annoying to those Argents, but yeah, I guess msrm wants to abandon his permanent effigy. It's just not worth the fight. Oh, there you go. Deny cabbage. Deny cabbage. See? Okay. This one turned again. I want to know what the mechanics are behind what causes the cabbage to turn. Oh. Alright, I think the Argents do spot that happening. Yeah, gets the cabbage. A second Hexen coming out. This is truly the end of time. You never see a Hexen come out in this video game. But now the Argents are starting to run low on power, but the Fiends are starting to run low on health. And I guess they're all just going to come back here and regenerate white health, which is a move that I really like. Forcing a Celestial player to burn big shot power on white health it's awesome. I mean, it costs the Infernal player absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, MC over here taking down the Vision Camp. Is he going to step on the Venom Trap? Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. Traps a whole bunch of them. And the Gaunts. Oh, the Gaunts with Plague Axes are out now. They're turning absolutely everything into a Fiend. And then they get the Vision Camp themselves. They don't get the bounty, of course, because they didn't kill the monsters, but still. Alright, Iron Vault's up, bunch of meat farms. I think it wouldn't be a bad time to be aggressive. I think you took out a bunch of Argents. And are they okay? So he is on 4 arrays though. 4 arrays is able to vomit out a lot of Argents pretty quickly. What do we see here? Photocapacitors is almost done. Ascension Matrix is coming online, which is interesting. Therium Purifier is going to try and do a little bit of damage, and yeah, those Fiends definitely don't want to fight under the while those Argents are under the power bank. The Fiends are going to come over though. Actually, I really like this. Sovereign's Watch pops immediately. And yeah, these Fiends are, oh no. He loses quite a few of them, and they're going to keep taking more damage. Yeah, almost all the Fiends are gone. Well, is he? Alright, I guess you can do this with the Skull Squisher. Hey, I want to see stats. There we go. Demolition Fists. Okay. I was wondering if there was going to be a funny name for it or not, but I guess there's not. Here comes the V5 rocket launcher, which is interesting. I think this is one of the few units that I think shouldn't have a any typing at all, heavy or light, just because of the asymmetric distribution of damage types between the different armies. Oh, look at this. Would you look at that? Just have a look at that. Would you look at this? It's a whole conga line of Argents that are going to slowly make their way over towards MSRM's main natural kind of area, but this is the DMZ between you know, the low ground and the high ground here for MSRM. He's like, you know what? I bet you would absolutely love to walk over all my venom traps, so pretty please, with sugar on top. Oh, 3 Argents just getting caught out for free. That's actually really cool. Attacking the... Yeah, Sovereign's Watch goes down. I don't know why I didn't... Actually, no, it makes sense. You don't want to put down Sovereign's Watch on the structure that's probably going to get nuked. But MSRM just rotates to the north a little bit and starts attacking it again. I think this Sovereign's Watch, is that a fresh one? No, it just runs out. So it's 2 arrays down in a short span of time. That's pretty painful for MC. And now he's forcing... Now MSRM is forcing MC into a decision. It's like, do you come back and try to save your array, or do you fight off the Gaunts that are over there on the high ground? Doesn't matter. Couldn't get back there in time. The Spriggans are doing a fantastic job of just absolutely neutering MC's eco here. Meanwhile, MC, understanding that he's a bit all in, is trying to get through those quote-unquote trees to go assault the... Oh, so many venom traps going down. Absolutely everything gets infested there. And but we do see a Purify that gets rid of it pretty quickly, so he's not going to have to suffer the dot for too long. Arc Fortress is going to come around and not use his Goku... Oh, no, yeah, the Shrine was there. So the Goku Beam did get used. And I think we might be in a base race situation. Are we, though? Or is MSRM going to try and flank from the rear here? Yeah. No, you can go for it. Yeah. All right, MC GG's out anyway. I was going to say, if MSRM stayed right here and forced MC to fight through that choke, that could have been pretty spicy, but the GG came out, and we're on to game number 7? Game 7, sure. All right, everybody, here we are in game number 7, and here's the Hexen. And he's going to use his Scythe of Sheta to do a whopping 6 damage to this poor defenseless little Prism. Just wants to hover and be left alone in peace. And cool. He's still doing it. Anyway, back home. Another fast Ritual Chamber. I love Venom Trap memes. I think throwing down the Ritual Chamber back here might have been a little bit better, just to force Therium Patches to spawn forward so it's closer to your imps, because you can do that. And because this is not Zerg, you don't have to build on Shroud. Yeah, see how some are spawning back there? I think it's because they can't spawn where the Ritual Chamber's at. So long term, it's going to force longer trips for the imps, but will it really matter right now? No, Venom Trap gets researched instantly. And now the Hexen... Oh my god, he got the... Actually, forcing the Surge is kind of cool. Not that it... I mean, the Surge is just temporary anyway, so it's not like it's a huge power loss. Nothing really got affected there. We're gonna see it. It's almost done. It's almost done. There we go. Venom Trap number 1. Venom Trap number 2. Count with me, chat. 3. Never even got a shot off. Never know what hit him. I'm gone. Somebody call for a fiend. Alright, and the fiends keep using their one arm, one leg, one mouth to keep on getting through the map, which is cool. Alright, he's got enough energy for another one. There we go. Noise, noise, noise. He's gonna be able to dodge all of the telegraphed attacks here. Yeah, and he's got this Hexen has like this little entourage. This little of fiend groupies here. Oh, and Hexen number 2. I almost forgot that there's 2 Hexens. Get the cabbage. Get the cabbage. Alright, the Shadow Demons are going to be a little bit tougher. This Fiend is down to 1 health, 3 health. Potato, tomato. Alright, so it's going to be mostly Fiends. Is this against Argent Ball again? I think it is. There we go. And now msrm's like, hey, nice creep camp. It'd be a shame if someone stole it. Alright, Venom Traps on Venom Traps. I wonder if this, yeah, I think the collection array saw the Argents, or saw the Hexens, excuse me, throwing down the Venom Traps. So he knows that they're there. He's just going to need, like, a detector of some sort. Alright, Fiends RS show up over here and they're going to start damaging. Oh, Sovereign's Watch instantly goes down from 2. But getting MC on red power is really good. Forcing him to build more power banks instead of army is also nice. It's still a very weird mechanic for me to think about. That Celestials need to pay in Luminite to use their top bar spells. Not directly, but indirectly. Where you could wait for it to regenerate back up to your max, but the fastest way to get more energy for top bar spells is to build another power bank. So in that way, you're using Luminite to fuel your top bar spells. You still need charges for them, but that is so dissimilar from how the other 2 factions use it. It is nice that they do have something that they can actually do about getting more top bar energy. And the Infernals, to a lesser extent, can kind of do something similar. By building more meat farms to get that passive Animus, or they can take fights to get more Animus regardless of whose unit it was that died. Oh, he does spot that MC's on yellow power. And now this, yep, forcing lift on this array. And it does stop taking damage, which is nice, but it's going to be a 2-pronged attack here, I think. Alright, we saw Saber Shot come out there. And actually, while we've got msrm in the chat here, I'm wondering if Venom Trap openers necessitate the fact that you won't be building tier 2 units. Because I don't think we've seen a Magmadon or a Weaver from you yet. I know, well, Spriggans are tier 2, but like, there haven't been many Mags or Weavers. I don't think there have been any, honestly, yet in this show match. And I wonder if that's just because they don't have a place against Celestials, or what the reason is behind that. Beautiful Venom Trap goes down. Oh, he does spot the other one though. Another Venom Trap detonates, forces out a Purification, and MC using a lot of using the power as he gets it. msrm not giving him the chance to accumulate too much of a power bank, but again, so MC is down to 3 power. If he wants to use another top bar spell, he can either wait for it to regenerate, but it takes forever, or there you go, builds another power bank. Still in yellow power though, so he's not going to be getting the benefits of green power until he's much higher in power. But I hear some Spriggans saying, Hey, Argents, you stepped into the wrong neighborhood. I bid you adieu and farewell. Alright, back over the infernal side of the map. We do see a third is up and running. A couple of meat farms going down as well. Yeah, you love to see it. Another thing that I kind of wish we saw here. Oh man, holy venom traps! This is quite a bit. Baiting out a follow would be pretty cool. 3 Gaunts versus 3 Argents. Yeah, it's the Argents win. Argents just win. But not against that many Gaunts. That many Gaunts show up and they're like, take that, you 3 Argents. With our combined, let's see, yeah, they have 100 HP each. Effectively 100. Alright, speed camp goes down. Let's see here. Where are... Oh, cool. Yeah, Animator Master Training's coming online. So, again, it's the same story that we've seen a couple of times now. It's going to be Animator, Saber, Argent Ball. Man, that's a lot of... Those Animators take a lot longer to charge up than I realized. I wonder what they look like up close, though. No, come back! Come back. Alright, Spriggans decided to come forward and do a little, maybe a little bit of a poke. But I think they'd be better used to, yeah, do damage over here against all these. I mean, really, everything else is guarding everything else, so going after the array is nice, but Sovereign's Watch pops. There we go. Be extra annoying. Get those prisms. Oh, get the prisms. Wants to deny. Actually, I do kind of like this a little bit more. Another Sovereign's Watch pops. There you go. Throwing down the effigy to make sure that they're getting that white health regen. Takes care of a couple of Argents as well. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, another Spriggan falls. Alright, meanwhile, over here we do see the Fate's End targeting down a shrine. Dragon maybe gonna do some damage against this this Arc Fortress? I guess not. That's fine. I think the fourth that's down here for MSRM is kind of gonna cushion the blow of his natural getting taken out. But now this is yeah, this is MC's like, I'm coming to get you, army. We've got enough Argent Ball. We've got 4 Animances here that are basically full on health. Oh man, nice Venom Trap. Purify though is going to help regenerate a lot of that mana or energy or whatever. Oh no, another Fate's End is going to come down over here on the 3rd. Yeah, there's just really nothing that can be done about it. Spriggans are going to start targeting down. Okay, they do get the array. Are they going to be taking out the... Oh, there are dragons here as well. Dark Prophecy drops, though, and all the Spriggans are going to have to move out of it. But yeah, now it's these... I don't know, we see a Purify instantly go down, so that Putrid Breath ends up doing not a whole lot. The Venom Vacuum, though, is pretty nice. But these, yeah, again, the Spriggans are way outnumbered here. And these poor little imps continue to try, like, they're trying to continue to mine from that rock there. Everything's getting so, so chaotic. Another Putrid Breath goes down. Alright, they're infested. Is it Putrid Breath or Plague Breath? Now I'm doubting myself. Plague Breath. I don't know why I thought it was Putrid Breath. But, yeah, some beautiful Dark Prophecies go down here from MC. Saying like, hey, I understand you want me to fight into a choke, but I don't want to do that. Another Dark Prophecy goes down. Man, Purify goes down. This is just the battle of the status effects here. It's constant like Plague Breath, cleanse, Plague Breath, cleanse. But I think MC might be out of cleanse charges now. And that's it for his last Animancer. Did this, okay, no. Another Plague Breath goes down. Use his Venom Vacuum to, I don't know, I know for a fact it's not actually called Venom Vacuum, but that's what I call it. And, yeah, all these Argents are just gonna get turned into Fiends. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Get it. Oh, it's still infested. Nicely done. Okay, so MSRM is now double at the supply of MC, but MC, oh, but a lot of MC's arrays were taken out, so he's really hurting. He definitely can't remax all that much, and while this army of MSRM doesn't look like it's all that much, it's way more than MC's going to be able to get, and there's the GGG out of MC. MSRM going up 4-3 on the next map. Hey YouTube, it's your boy, Frank Sriracha. Not doing that. This is game number 8 in the show match between MC and MSRM. And MSRM coming up North Conclave first, as he is prone to do. Sends his Hexen down to the little corner here. Not going to find anything. You know what? I really should have fast-forwarded this. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go across the mini-map. Whee! Okay, so now he sees where the natural of MC is at, and he can... I mean, honestly, he could just go back home if he really wanted to. But, won't. Oh, I think it's... Yeah, we're getting ready for more Venom Trap means. Whoop, whoop! MSRM... This is such, like... I should have used this in the Venom Trap showcase video that I did earlier, but, like, putting on a clinic on how you can use Venom Trap on every single map is so cool. I really like watching this. We don't see enough of... I don't see people using the Hexen enough as a spellcaster, like a proper spellcaster. But it's nice to see that it is getting a little bit of that attention here now. And we got to do it while we can. Patch is coming any day now, right, guys? Any day now. Oh no, it's just 2 Venom Traps. No! There's the third one. So he takes a little bit more damage than was necessary. Took a couple volleys from all the slimes. You better leave that chicken alone. He's molting. Okay, and the Fiends come over here to try and get... Maybe they're going to try and bait out an early soft watch. Like, yeah, MC has to. Like, he's forced to use this soft watch. It's going to take him down to yellow health. There you go. Immediately gets out of there. Saves 3 of the Fiends. Which is nice. I think the map is so big that any kind of reinforcement from these really slow Argents is going to be too late. Yeah, the Fiends are just going to get out of there way before the Argents show up. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. Would it be 3? Nope. I'm gonna save that. Gonna conserve that energy. Okay, and there's Hexen number 2 with a lot more Fiends and a couple of Gaunts. This is looking pretty good, as it usually does in the early game when you have you know, when you allow MSRM too much time with Venom Traps. Okay, and I do like how this collection array is still... I mean, it is regenerating HP quite a bit, but it's low enough that it could definitely be threatened by that many Fiends. Actually, what might be pretty cool is if oh no, this Hexen's so low. This is gonna get out of there alive though. I'm loving this Fiend Flood build. It's such a cool way to do, or to like plus up your unit count against an army that's going to be primarily anti-heavy for the early game. But we're already into minute 5. We're getting into minute 5 here shortly. So let's see what this is going to turn into. I think, is this just going to be MSRM macroing up and saying like, all right, I'm going to go for an end game army comp, while you have to send your morph cores much further. Like the morph cores for MC have to travel much further to make these arrays. Like imagine imagine if MSRM went to go attack this right now. How long is it going to take these Argents? Oh, is that what we're going to see? I promise I haven't watched this game yet, guys. And I was asleep for the actual show match. Truthfully, I'd love to cast these show matches, but I live in Korea, so it's a bit difficult to be awake for when these show matches are on. But no, I love seeing this. Yeah, look, these Argents are gonna try to respond, and they're just gonna be way too late. He's gonna bait out another one. No, he won't, but he's gonna force the lift, which is nice because now that's I mean, you know, it's an array that's not mining. For fiends, like, and it's fiends. All right, this one's gonna land again. Now, where is MSRM's army? Okay, his army's here. He's gotten a lot of the camps already. I'm worried that he's going to start running out of camps to turn into fiends. Then he might have to just fight straight up with this. Which isn't bad, but it's not good. It's just small. It's just small. Venom traps? Venom traps, yes. Why? Why? No! I know they take time to set up, but I think the Venom traps doing that initial burst damage is pretty good. Okay. So the Argent Ball does get scouted here. Oh. Gorgeous connection on those Venom traps. They immediately get cleansed, but that's more energy that MC has to spend, which is functionally money that MC has to spend. And, yeah, look, MSRM definitely wants to defend this. Therium being very precious to Infernal players. Look at that. So much overkill on a Fiend. On a Fiend. There you go. Put your Fiend forward. Put your best Fiend forward. That actually sounds like a great YouTube title. Alright, but Gaunt Hexen and the mascot Brute are all going to get chased away here. Which makes sense. This is, that's just way too many Argents. And we don't see any anti-heavy coming out here. We do see a scanner, though. We don't always see scanners on the map, but this, I think the size and the shape of this map necessitate a scanner. Just being, like, knowing which route your enemy is taking is going to be super nice. Like, I would attach it to this. Oh, taking that, though, is going to be pretty nice. Or actually, I've also seen players using scanners as basically a cheaper Seraphim to run around and do the evolution catalyst to get creep camps. It's pretty nice. All right, scanner's gonna get. I think the scanner got seen by the Hexen. There we go, and it attaches to this tree over here, right outside of MSRM's third. MSRM definitely falling behind in supply. And also floating quite a bit of Luminite. I wonder if that's just, oh no, the array's getting attacked here. Double Salvewatch getting popped here to shoo away the Spriggans, and they do get shooed away, but they're going to go over into the main. But we see Scythes coming along to take care of the Spriggans. The Scythes doing anti-heavy damage, I believe. You know, I think if the Spriggans stutter step, they should be able to slow the they should be able to slow the Scythes enough that they'll never get caught. You know what? I think they outspeed them anyway. Move speed 6, move speed 5.5. They do outspeed. Oh man, and I missed it. I missed the Fate's End over here on that shrine. But it's gonna recharge pretty quickly. You know what? I think I'm just gonna say it. I know a lot of people meme on nerfing Celestial, but Fate's End really needs to cost a lot more energy. It needs to cost like 75 energy or something. Now the Purify goes down. Yeah, and the supply differential here is just pretty severe. MSR might be able to hold on. No, I don't think so. What do you do against it? Yeah, the sides take care of the Spriggans, and there's enough Dark Prophecy and Argent and Saber to take care of everything else. Dragon goes down. Okay, I do like that. I do like throwing down Infest on a big part of the Celestial Force there. Oh, gorgeous Shadow Flyer use on the Arc Fortress there. A whole lot more shadow. Holy Shadow Flyers! All right, another Infest drops, and okay, the Animancers are still doing all right on health, and we see more power banks dropping. Oh no. Okay, okay, no, this is actually perfect. This is perfect for MSRM because he's got so many of these Shadow Flies he can go send over to kill the thing before his shrine goes down. No! You have so many Shadow Flyers. No! Alright, the Dragon's going to get caught out by all these sides, and they are going to be able to burst it down. MSRM just getting slowly picked away at here. Shadow Flyers flying almost directly over the Dark Prophecy. I don't think a single one of them landed. Yeah, now it's Argents, Animancers, and Sabers camping on top of the anti-air production here. It will be interesting to see how this one kind of crumbles apart. All right, that's not as severe as so when the Conclave loses a whole bunch of health, like the cracks start to show and they get a whole lot brighter than they do for the Twilight Spire. It looks like. Like, yeah, you see some of the cracks from the damaging turtles getting done here, but yeah, this is just MC marching on forward, really uncontested, and maybe MSRM went off to get a cup of coffee or something, but yeah, look at that. This Conclave is like down to no health, and you see like all the cracks, like everything looks a lot brighter, the flames are a lot brighter, but as the Twilight Spire goes down, I think the visual effects aren't as severe. Did we just not see a GG? I guess not. There's the GG from MSRM once the Fate's End comes out. But yeah, MC's gonna tie up the score 4-4 going into game number 9 out of 9. All tied up. Alright, what's up, nerds? Here we are in game number 9 in the show match between MSRM and MC, and immediately the Hexen first scout spots out where MC is at, and I think MC also knows where MSRM is at, just kind of based on the direction that the Hexen was coming from. The Arc ship did see it coming up from the south as opposed to from the west, so I think they both kind of understand where each other are at. Again, very standard opening. Well, standard for what we've seen so far in this show match. We're going to see, yep, fast ritual chamber, and presumably for venom traps. But man, that prism is getting low. I don't know. I would almost say it'd be worth throwing a Skull of Shadow on there. Okay, we can see a power bank. Yeah, throw a Skull of Shadow on that prism. Alright, Shrine goes down at the natural for MSRM. And instantly we see Venom Trap getting researched here. Third array is already up for MC. And we finally got unit production coming online here from a Morph Cord Creation Chamber. Morph Core is such an interesting builder unit, I say in air quotes. Just because it does make structures, but like the ones that it provides a discount to, and the ones that it like do you want certain structures to come up quicker than others? Do you want the build speed to be buffed differently for different structures? It's a lot to play with. Oh no. Yeah, it's always 3 Venom Traps. And we see an exclamation mark go down there. And power bank goes down. Welcome to Yellow Power. MC. You're gonna have to spend a little bit extra money on a new power bank. Not that you weren't gonna build it anyway, but it's something that MSRM only had to pay one fiend for. All right, 3 traps and a 1 and a 2. Does he have? Yeah. No, he doesn't have enough for a 3rd one. 2. Gonna lose a fiend. Almost loses a fiend there. Gets a whole bunch of them. Now like after you've got, yeah, this is we're up to 9 fiends now. And those 2 gaunts. Now I think you are scarier to a Celestial than a Celestial is scary to you. Of course, if you went in for an aggression right now, Sovereign's Watch would pop. It wouldn't send MC down into the yellow. Never mind, I take that back. It's not that interesting. But being annoying with fiends over here, and especially on a Ethereum Purifier, like yeah, if you start attacking the array and then you come back over here, out of the soft watch range. Well, I guess you still have the Argents right there. All right, supplies are pretty even for now. There's gaunts and fiends. Looks like they're gonna get everything pretty easy peasy. Yeah, this is great bonus eco for MSRM. He's got so many camps to clear up that this is just cash money, cash money, cash. Yeah, this is turning into a lot of fiends. Okay, so because the fiends make up such a large part of the army, I think they go from being something that you can kind of throw away to something that you want to use a bit more, I'd say like use sparingly or be a bit more cautious about spending, because fiends are almost a currency that are spent in combat. So if you're doing just a run by with like 3 fiends, just force out a soft watch, that's one thing. But if you're sending a bunch of fiends in at once, I think you want to be a little bit more. Here we go. That's the word I was looking for. You want to be a bit more judicious in how you spend them. Do see a 3rd coming down for MSRM, which we don't always see in the games, but I think the map is big enough. He'll know well in advance. Reaper's Rush is coming online. Greater Shrine's already done. We see a third Twilight Spire coming up and a Shadow Cleft coming online. So that means Spriggans once again. Capture point contested. There we go. Go for the energy regen camp there. All right, a single one of the one-eyed, one-armed little chompy mouth eaters gets picked off, and yeah, energy regen camp secured, and the bounty. Oh man, look at all this that got cleared out. I like it. I like it. Did bait out a Sovereign's Watch, which is nice. Alright, so the response here from MC is to come south and march down with his Argents and a single Saber. Again, I think a Weaver would just straight up be good in this army comp. Like, there's not, like, MC doesn't build anything that's anti-light. And Weavers can tank a lot, and they can regenerate a lot of white health in a short amount of time on Shroud. Okay, does this mean though that that MSRM's confident that MC spent too much power on Sovereign's Watch? It appears to be the case. Now, is he going to lose a Spriggan before it goes down? He does lose 1. He's got triple Twilight Spire though, so I think he'll be alright. We don't see any movement out of MC's army just yet. Alright, and these Spriggans are going to spot. Yeah, that's the other That's the unfortunate part about Lost Hope, is that there's so all the Luminite mines are on the periphery of the map, which means that playing whack-a-mole with celestial collection arrays is pretty annoying. It's not impossible, it's just super annoying. There's the sides. Oh man, yeah, this is not enough army. Alright, a couple of Shadow Flyers are out, and they're wanting to do AoE damage, but there's only one scythe that was forward there. The other 4 are staying in the back. Scan comes down, does reveal that Venom Trap, but doesn't see the other ones. Woof! One Animancer takes 2 Venom Traps to the face. Lives through it, though. And we see a couple more Power Banks coming down here. This is what I'm talking about. I really like it when Celestial players build, like, energy refill stations that are close to where they're attacking. I think you need that. This Gaunt isn't on Shroud, so it's not going to infest as much as it could. Alright, and these Spriggans are going to come by and... So, yeah, double Sauvage. Oh, on top of those, on top of the double Dark Prophecy there is pretty intense. More Spriggans survive than I thought would. They can turn and fight that single scythe if they really wanted to, but I guess they don't want to. Sides are gonna fight off this. Oh wait, do the sides get hit with radioactive blood? I wonder. I don't know. Now I'm curious if flying units get hit by radioactive blood. I imagine they would. My instinct tells me that they do. Yeah, not sure about that though. I know healing your army is good, but if it's at the expense of Fate's End. Oh, another beautiful Sovereign's Watch goes down. It's going to do so much damage to these Spriggans, which honestly should stay camped on top of this that health camp. But I do get it. You want to keep your army pretty healthy. And MC does have a slight advantage in supply here. Well, not anymore. You see, oh, the Spriggans are coming along, and I think they got the collection array. Oh, using Hellborn to do AoE damage against these against the sides is a fantastic idea. I completely forgot that Hellborn shot up this patch. And again, that's a lot of units that shoot air. Okay, do we still have 2 Hellborn? We do still have 2 Hellborn. That's awesome. I guess Shadow Flyers do get white health. Huh. Oh, not the Fell Hogs. And we do see the dragon throwing down a gorgeous Plague Breath. And using the Venom Vacuum to get that health back, which is nice. And now the Spriggans are kind of like making sure that the Celestial Force can't like engage with air cover, but that's also kind of what. Oh no! Every single one of those Shadow Flyers went down without doing any damage. That's highly unfortunate. Now the Spriggan, yeah. Spriggan count is all the way down to 3, and these Hellborn are caught out without any air cover, but they're also not contributing to this fight over here. I don't think it matters. MSRM down by 20 supply. Well, that's still quite a bit of supply, but in this game, the supply can kind of lie, just because non-Celestial players have to spend a lot more supply when it comes to workers. So yeah, Celestials are almost all army supply, very little worker supply, which is unfortunate. So the gap in supply was wider than you'd think it was, but now it looks like MC's on the back foot here, having to retreat. And I don't know what happened to that Arc Fortress. I lost it. That's another thing that would actually be super nice. Is an MC says GG. MSRM. Oh no, the numbers don't go as high as 9. I can't go up to 5. It just resets the count. Hey, and we finally see a Magadon. Anyway, MCGG's out. msrm takes the show match 5-4. GG's, guys. Thank you for the great games.